Hey, what is going on, everyone? It is your boy Fisher, and today I wanted to bring you a Q&A. I want to get one quick thing out of the way why it didn't come out last week. Last week, or 2 weeks ago, I tweeted out that I was doing a Q&A, and I asked for questions, and I didn't get any responses. So, that Saturday, I said, okay, I'm going to do it next Saturday. So I tweeted out again, and I put some posts out on Facebook, and I asked a few people personally to give me some questions, and I got a little bit more responses. Um, so, well, that's all for my intro, so let's get into this. First question, what music do I listen to? Okay, well, I listen to a lot of different things. It all depends on my mood or what I'm doing. I like to listen to rock, mainstream stuff like things on the radio, and a little bit of rap. Um, and I don't know why I like those things. I just like that kind of music. Next question. Um, why is my name Origami Fu? Well, about a year or two ago, I was really big on doing origami, just paper cranes and the ninja stars and all that fancy stuff, and I was really big on that. And um, I tend to use a similar usernames and stuff for everything. That way I can, I'm not, one username for this and then another username for that, and so it's all kind of like centralized. So um, I had origami, and then for a while I was using something that I liked, and then foo, and then my birth year. So I just put origami, foo, and then my birth year. So that's how I got my gamer tag. And then will I change my gamer tag soon to Fury Fissure? Yes, I will. I have some money now, but I'm not sure what I want to spend it on. I gotta drop my pen here. Okay. So on to the next batch of questions. What is my favorite video game and why? I'd have to say that it's hard to pick one game to pin as your favorite, but I think I'd say that my favorite game is probably either the original Pokemon, which is like Red, Blue, Yellow, the Golden Age, or Call of Duty 5 or World at War. And I'll give you reasons for both. World at War, I loved that game so much. I love World War II, and it's one of my favorite time periods, and people call me crazy when I say that I love World War II, but it's one of my favorite time periods. A lot of things happened, and I feel like that if World War II hadn't happened, we would not be where we are right now. So it's one of my favorite time periods, and I love the Call of Duty series, and so I just kind of grew to love it. It was also one of my first Call of Duties that I beat. I had played COD 4 on 4-player split screen, and it was really fun. That's kind of what got me into Call of Duty, was playing with some of my friends, and World at War was the first one that I owned and played through. But at the time I didn't have my Xbox Live account or internet on my Xbox, so it was just a campaign, and I really enjoyed the campaign. And for Pokemon, I grew up on it. It's kind of like that childhood thing that just reminds you of everything that's happened in your childhood, and so that's why I love it. Now, next question, is Xbox my favorite system, or do I like others? I do enjoy all other consoles. I like every kind of game. Well, not every kind of game, but I like most games. Xbox is my favorite console for FPS, so I play all sorts of games. I actually now can give a more rationalized decision on Battlefield or Call of Duty. I also know of other first-person shooters. I have played a fair amount of them, and I can give pretty accurate suggestions to other people about those games. For example, I've played a lot of Call of Duty. every single Call of Duty game since COD 4. And I just recently, and this is gonna help answer one of the upcoming questions here. I picked up Battlefield 3, and I've been playing a lot of that, and that is amazingly fun. But if you've never played a Battlefield game, it still continues to confuse me. Not like gameplay wise, but just things that happen in the game. They still confuse me, and if you play Battlefield, you know what I'm talking about. I've also picked up Medal of Honor, and I believe it's the one right before Warfighter came out. I've been playing that, and that kind of it plays a little like Battlefield, so I enjoy that. And I also picked up GTA 4, and I've been playing that with my friends, and I can't even tell you how hilarious it is. I wish I had a PVR to record it, so I can show you guys all the hilarity that we go through when we play GTA. But, next question is, what is the high score on my favorite game, and how did I achieve it? Well, I wouldn't call it a score, but on Black Ops 2 Zombies, I just gotten the season pass, and this is actually very recently. I was playing some zombies, and these guys gave me, he had his bank full, and then there's a weird duplication glitch for buried, where you can get, you can give your friends money and stuff, and he helped me fill my bank account on there, and we ended up making it to round, I believe it was about 25 or 26, and that was amazingly fun. Also, on Origins, I made it to round 24 with the full group, and we almost got all the stabs upgraded, and it was a lot of fun. How did I achieve it? I got into some lucky lobbies with people who, when you're going into a zombie game, I always plug in my mic, because if you do not have a mic and you try to go into a zombie game, people back out if you don't have a mic, and it gets really hard to find a game. And once you find a game, you should probably hope that everyone has a mic, and both those games, everyone had a mic, everyone was super nice, and that's how we made it so far. Okay, next question is, where do you like living better, Wisconsin or Tennessee? Now, this requires a little bit of backstory. I was born in, I cannot remember what city, but I was born in Delaware, and when I was about 1 or 2, we moved to Wisconsin. We moved into Menasha, Wisconsin. Oh, no. I cannot remember the city we were in. I think it was Menasha. But I lived in about 3 or 4 houses in Wisconsin. And then when I was about 6, my parents got divorced. And I was 6. I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't understand it. All I knew is that, mom and dad didn't live together. But my brother was a little older, and he's got issues with my dad, and I'm not sure why. But my mom has tried to explain it to me, and I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand. But that's on him. That's his issues with him, and I'm staying out of that. But my dad remarried and moved about an hour north of where we were living at the time. And then we moved into me, my mom, and my brother moved into an apartment. And then my mom got remarried to an old friend from high school and moved us to Tennessee. And I've been living in Tennessee for about 3 or 4 years now, since about 8th grade. So about 4 years now. I think it'll be 4 years in June. But that's a really tough question. I really miss Wisconsin because I miss the snow. It doesn't snow a whole lot here, and when it does snow, it goes away really quick, within a day or two. I remember whenever I went to go visit my dad, we'd have to shovel the driveway just to get out of the house. But here it snows, and there's that much snow, and everyone closes down every school in the area, and it's ridiculous. But I'd say I like living in Wisconsin a little better. And reason being, I miss the snow, I miss my old friends, and the old church community that we had here. It's odd because churches are very iffy at best. If you weren't like born here and raised in the church, you don't know anyone and no one interacts with you. But back in Wisconsin, we went to a church called St. Pius, and we were, like, people saw someone else that they knew and they just walked up and said hi. Here, it's like, unless you're a higher ranking, or not higher ranking, but like, people in the church, you can't really talk to someone, or it's awkward to talk to someone, and I miss that kind of like feeling where you can go to church and just talk to someone and have human interactions, or decent human interactions. And I also miss Faith Formation. That's really fun. It's basically like a bunch of, I don't know if it's just for people under 18, but it's youth group. That's what it's called. It's like, I knew it was a part of Faith Formation, but youth group, that was really fun. I remember, I think it was the Wii and the ping pong table and all that. That was so much fun. But on to the next question. We have, do you miss St. Joe's? And for those of you who don't know, St. Joe's was the middle school I went to for 6th and 7th grade before I moved to Tennessee. Yes, I miss St. Joe's. That's where a lot of my friends are. Well, they're not now. Now they're at the high school, which is Xavier. My brother graduated from Xavier. I believe he started Xavier either sophomore or junior year. I think it was junior year. And he had a lot of friends there, and he knew a lot of people. And I was really excited to go to Xavier, but then my mom got remarried and we moved down here. And then I finished out middle school here, and I'm currently I'm homeschooled, but I'm supposed to be going to the public school right up the road. So excited for that. On to the next question. The next two are some questions that I didn't get from people, but I figured someone, people might want to know this. What are my goals for YouTube? My goals for YouTube are, my goal for YouTube is a gold play button. And for those of you who don't know what the gold play button is that YouTube sends you something for, I believe there are 2 milestones, which is 100,000 subscribers and 1 million subscribers. The 100,000 is your silver play button. That is my current goal as of right now, is the silver play button. That's going to be really cool. And the next one is the gold play button at 1 million. I'm super pumped. I'm getting more emails, more often. People subscribing. So whenever I see that, it kind of puts a smile on my face. And on to the final question. Why haven't I put up as much content recently? The reason that is because the only game I can put content up for is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And recently I picked up a whole bunch of games, and some games came out for the free game for gold. And I've been spending a lot of time on those, and I really wish I had a PVR so I could show you guys what I've been doing. But one of the games that was free was Dungeon Defenders. And when I first moved to Tennessee, I got a computer, and I got Steam, which is kind of like Xbox Live or the PlayStation Network, but for the computer. And I got that game, and I had all the DLCs. I was really high level. It was the most fun I could have. And then we had to sell my computer, and then about a year or so later, I got another computer and re-downloaded it, and I started playing it again. It was really fun. I also got into Dota, or Defense of the Ancients, and that was really fun. But then we had to sell that computer, which is why I'm recording this on my phone. But the reason I haven't been putting out content recently is because playing all my games, getting used to them, and been playing an awful lot of Battlefield lately. I don't think I've put in the disc for Black Ops 2 in a while, and I really should. I need to get something out. But it is kind of hard to think of videos or ideas for videos when you can't record your voice, and when all you can do is 2 minutes from the theater mode. So it's a little frustrating. But I'm thinking about doing it in a different way, where I upload a bunch of stuff and then take the content from YouTube and edit it and put like commentaries and stuff. I'm gonna figure out how to do that and see if I can get better content out to you guys with the tools that I'm currently given. I'm also gonna see if I can pick up a PVR soon, real soon. And yeah, so that's the end of the Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, always appreciated. Leave a comment, and thanks for watching. Thank you. Peace.